Hey Moon Guiders, Ashley Aries Moon come with another pick a card reading. And this one is the good, the bad, the ugly gossip about you, okay? We did this one once before. It was like way months ago. So I decided to put it on the poll and do it again. And this is one that was chosen, okay? The next one we are doing, the poll is up now. And once it's finished, I will announce that one that we are doing next, okay? So how we're going to do this one is we're going to start off with the bad gossip, then we're going to go to the good gossip, follow through with a message within that good gossip, okay? So I think that's about it. If this reading resonates, like, share, subscribe, also comment. If it doesn't still, like, share, subscribe, also comment. Thank you. Also, because I remember someone said that they don't know which pile is which, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you. Alright, pile number 1. So this is your reading for the good, the bad, the ugly gossip about you, okay? So what we're going to start with is the bad gossip, go over to the good gossip, and then go over to a message from spirit, okay? So just letting you know, this could be a trigger ring reading, so if you need to get off, okay? Don't stay somewhere too long when you have the feeling, the gut feeling, the intuition that's telling you to move on, okay? You done heard all you can hear, and it's time to let go and move on. Alright, so the key word that I'm getting for the bad gossip that's going around is jealousy. I feel like people feel like you are either trying to make people jealous or you are extremely jealous, insecure of other women or men. I'm getting the same sex that you are, okay? That can be true, that can be lies. It's however you want to take it, okay? How I always say is if it's true, heal that shit. If not, fuck that shit. Simple, right? I mean, well, it's easier said than done, but I'm just saying. All right, so let's start off with one of the main gossip that is going around that I'm hearing strongly is that you go too deep into people's words. Like you really dive a little too deep into it. Like their constructive criticism is to help, but how you see it is they're only spewing these things to try to destroy your confidence or destroy your thought process or your perspective or, you know, things of that such to get you to basically be swayed into thinking like them, doing as they say, things of that such. So you have this over or this excessive control over your words as well as other people's words. So they'll say something to criticize something that you're doing to help you, build you, and move you forward. But you'll be like, you'll start to go off on them because it's like you didn't have to say all that. Like all you had to say was, you know, such and such and such and such, and then I would have handled the rest. You didn't have to go into deep details to tell me this and that, because now it sounds like you're really just trying to tear me down versus build me up. You know, you're telling them, educate me, but don't belittle me type shit, okay? And the image that I'm getting from when I say that, because everyone uses that analogy, but I'm getting the Sharon Osbourne situation. So everybody knows Sharon Osbourne is wrong. If you feel she's right, that's your opinion. You know, it is what it is, just like it's our opinion that we feel like she's wrong. But how she spewed it is everyone else was trying to destroy her, take her down, and things of that such. Yeah, low-key, they might have been. But you spewed the words and did the actions in order to allow people to be in the position that they were in, you know. So now you're going off and you're trying to destroy people with your words and trying to take people down. But how it views to the world is they're just trying to educate you on how your friend is wrong versus, you know, tearing you down for you, what you're saying and things of that such. They're not calling you a racist. They're not calling you this and that. They're just saying your friend is fucking wrong. You're defending a wrong person, okay? You are taking things into your hands and you're destroying your own self or your career or whatever the case may be behind someone else who hasn't even spoken up to defend you and all your stuff, the controversy that you're now going through behind you defending this person. Okay, so that's how they're seeing it. They're seeing like they're trying to help you, while you're seeing it is as they're trying to be condescending, trying to pull you down, trying to destroy you and things of that such, okay? They feel like you're a little naive, very, very immature at times, extremely immature at that. They say you take too many fucking risks, and the risks, even maybe some may pan out, they all know, and they feel like you go after too many illusions. It's like, just you already went after one crowd and you were successful. Why jump to the next one right quick? Finish that crowd off because it was actually successful. Go after that dream, finish that one, make sure it pans out before jumping to something else, trying to reach another star or another crowd or reach for the sun when you haven't even finished this one right here. They feel like you're just like on to the next one real quick. It's like jack of all trades but master of none, okay? You can do all the shit, but you never complete the shit. So what is the point of even jumping to see if you can do the shit when you're not going to complete it, okay? They feel like you have had a lot of traumatic experiences. Do not get me wrong. They do feel like that. But they feel like you use that as an excuse too much to build yourself up so that you don't feel the pain or you don't show the pain or something like that. It's like, yeah, I was abused as a child, but I used that to triumph me, and that's why I'm successful now. That's why I'm a CEO. That's why I'm better than all you niggas. That's why y'all look up to me and I look up to none of you. I done went through the depths. I done started from the bottom and went to the top, so how dare you try to climb over me and things of that such. And they like, damn, bitch, slow the fuck down. We not even saying that shit. Like you doing too much right now. We know you overcame a lot. Congratulations, but you don't have to do all that. You don't have to be disrespectful. Like, we just telling you, bitch, you forgot to pick up the trash the other day. Like, that's all we saying. Like, what is you saying? It was your trash. Like, they're like, what the fuck? Like, you just be going all the rails for little petty shit, for nothing. They do see you as being very petty as well. Like, extremely petty at times. Like, and it's overly petty. It's like, I'm going to destroy you, regardless of what it is that you've done to me. If you've done something small, you should have did something big, because I'm going to destroy you in a big way, regardless. Like, that's just what it is. They feel like you are very controlling, very bossy. They do see your beauty, but inside that shell of beauty is emptiness, a hole that needs to be filled, and it's a huge hole that needs to be filled. They feel like you have anxiety of the past, things that you have done, things that were done to you that you still have not let go of, okay? They feel like you have this obsession of being in control, this obsession of needing to be right, this obsession of needing to fight and defend yourself because you were so vulnerable at one point, naive at one point, that people took advantage of you and basically crucified you, and now you're like, I will never revisit that image of me again, that being of me again. I'm better now, I'm stronger now, and I'm not going to allow you to destroy me, okay? They feel like you have abandonment issues, but you disguise it as, I don't need nobody. I can do this all by myself. Fuck all you niggas. Like, but they know that you really don't want to be alone and don't want to do this alone at all, okay? They feel like you have suffered a lot, but you continue to suffer more and more because you won't let that pain go. You won't just move forward and let it go and allow people that want to be in your life, that deserve to be in your life, to treat you right and treat you how you deserve to be treated, but you don't want to open that door and allow them to do it. They feel like you are stuck in between two choices. It's either actually heal and grow, or put on a facade and fake it until you make it, until you get there. And you choose to fake it until you make it. And they're like, that's not healing. That we see you for who you are. We see the pain. We see the growth, don't get me wrong, but we see the stagnation and we see the pushback. We see the going backwards at times because you're trying to skip steps instead of, actually assessing things and actually facing things and, diving deep into your depths or your darkness, your shadow and things of that such, okay? You really need to. They feel like you're forgetting who you truly are, They feel like you reinvented a persona of protection to protect you from those who are trying to harm you and those who you don't know their true intentions, so you just guard yourself so that they can't get you and defeat you and things of that such. And they're just like, it don't have to be like that. It don't. It does not have to be like that. You don't have to allow your true self to wither away while you strengthen your false personality, your false persona, whatever the case may be, because you feel like this one is stronger. This one's more bearable. This one does not tolerate bullshit. This one's going to tell you like it is what it is, and that's just how it's going to be. They're like, this is not you. This can be a part of you, But your true self is someone that's different. Your true self is someone that's stronger than this person that you are inventing, this facade that you need to allow yourself to let go of. It feels like you're just trying to heal from a traumatic experience, but you're overshadowing what it is that needs to be healed, and for that you're not healing, you're suffering, and they feel like you're going in a downward spiral. All right, let's go to the positive, because this is a little I'm sorry, y'all, I forgot one more card. They feel like something happened to you out of nowhere. It caught you off guard. It's something that just came out of nowhere and was meant to destroy you. And instead of you allowing it to destroy you, you triumphed it. You overcame it. But the you that was left behind was just bits and pieces of who you already were, and now you're trying to build that person back up, but it's not working out in your favor, or people are not as acceptable to this person that you created, this persona. They're not as welcoming because this person can be a little cruel, mean, disrespectful, vicious when spewing words, and things of that such. They don't like the persona, the person that you created within yourself, the person you allowed yourself to become. All right, so the good gossip about you is I feel like people are feeling like you're starting to remember yourself. They feel like you are starting to not become who you once were, but you're starting to remember who you once were, and therefore reinventing someone that's similar, but a better version of that person. Not a stuck-up bitch, not none of that. They feel like you were really diving deep into yourself and going down a healing plane and learning how to accept yourself and reinvent or heal what it is that you don't accept in your life, okay? These people feel like you have been through a lot of traumatic experiences, a lot of things fell through, went down, but you always get back up no matter what. No matter what you got to face, no matter what you got to go through, you get back up and you get back on that horse and you ride off into the sunset and set out to complete whatever it is that you need to complete. It's like when they viewed the old you would start things and never finish them. Now they are looking at you again and see that you're healing. You're starting to complete what you started. You're starting to go back to those things or new things that you are going towards, and you're starting to complete the one task, ability, whatever the case may be, at a time, and fulfilling them. They feel like now you speaking your truth. Now you are strong, standing in your power. If somebody has wronged you, you tell them how you feel right then and there. You don't allow that stuff to bottle up and, come up to a head and then you explode on somebody else or you explode on them. You let them know how you feel right then and there. No fucks is given. I'm telling you how you made me feel. You made me feel low, and I don't deserve to feel low. Therefore, I'm letting you know. And it's either you're going to change that shit or you just going to be up out of my life. You're now standing up for yourself. You're now showing people that I'm going to create these boundaries. You don't have to follow them, tolerate them, or anything, but just know if you choose not to, you won't be in my life anymore. I deserve better. I deserve to be in an environment that wants to feed me and nourish me as I want to feed it and nourish it, that wants to give into me as I want to give into it. I want to give and take type of situation. I don't want to have to constantly give because I have it, okay? They feel like you are starting to cast your discernment on those who do not deserve to be in your life anymore. You don't want to be alone. You are recognizing that and understanding that. But you also know that people who constantly put you down, try to destroy you, and don't want to help you aren't meant to be in your life either. I'd rather be alone than be around a group of people that's not even trying to help me in the first place, that don't talk to me in the first place, okay? So you're understanding that from a more healthy perspective versus just yelling out, oh, I don't need nobody, fuck everybody, da, da, da. You know that you want to be in friendships. You know you want to be in certain unions. You just know that certain people aren't meant to be in your life for long. Therefore, those aren't the ones you're supposed to be in union with and things of that such, okay? They see the drive within you, okay? They see the growth within your mind frame, your perspective on things. They see that you went into solitude and you found your light again, and now you're not allowing anyone to dim it, not even yourself, okay? They also feel like you are opening your heart up more. That wall may not be fully down, that key may not have turned all the way to open it, but you are opening yourself more to possibilities of allowing people into it, regardless of if it's going to hurt later on or whatever the case. You know that's a risk that you're going to have to take. You took in many other risks in life, and so this will be another one. You're learning that you can't control everything. You can't even control your full life because your destiny is what it is, and you can change certain things going towards it, but usually the destiny is always what it's supposed to be. All right. Your purpose in life is usually always what it's meant to be. You're realizing that you are angry at certain things that have happened in your life, and instead of using that anger to conquer others, destroy others, you're now using it to push forward your endeavors, whether it's opportunities and material gain, financial gain, creativity, entrepreneurship, like funding your businesses and things of that such. Is now you're using that energy from using it from being chaos to using it to be creativity, bringing you more ideas, bringing you more blessings and things of that such. You're learning how to use that energy and manipulate it into working for you instead of working against you. It seems like all that you have guilted yourself in, whether it was you hurting other people because you were hurt by someone else, or you hurting other people because they hurt you, you're learning how to let that guilt go, because there's no point in you punishing yourself over and over and over again. If you weren't justified in it, the shit hit you right back. If you were justified in it, shit didn't happen to you, okay? So you're now understanding there's no point in being in a woe is me mentality. There's no point in tearing yourself down. It's only meant for you to just build yourself up, don't do the shit again, and move forward. You're learning how to critique yourself in a more understanding, loving type of way. And you're understanding now more that people that critique you are not just trying to tear you down. Now, some may, you know who it is, but others that love you and care for you are really just trying to see you grow, really just trying to see you push forward and become the great person that you were always meant to be, okay? So you're understanding that, and you're not, cutting people's head off because they're critiquing you anymore. I feel like you are going down the spiritual path if you're not already on there. You're meditating more. You're getting your mind frame right. You're really breathing more, practicing your breathing exercises. You are, listening to more positive mantras, spewing your positive affirmations. If not, you should be going towards that, okay? And you understand that you have support. You have people that love you. You have people that want to be in your life. You have people that genuinely care for you. It's just the people that you were going after, that you were chasing, those weren't your people. Those were not your tribe. Those were not the people that wanted to see you do great. And therefore now you know, and now you see who is there for you and who is not. And you're learning to let those, regardless of years y'all have had in history, whatever the case may be, you're learning to let those people go. People see that and they love it. You're learning to examine what you feel is your integrity, what you hold towards you, your belief system, what you feel is right, what you do when other people are not looking, whether it's right or wrong. You're understanding how to assess that better instead of just going off the rim, reckless thinking, and just doing what you want to because people aren't looking. You're understanding yourself better. I feel like you're growing. I feel like you're healing. I feel like your energy is more positive. I do still feel a hint of sadness, but I feel growth overall. And I feel a greatness within you. And I feel like you need to keep going, keep striving forward, because this is a beautiful energy to have. It is a healing energy, and you need to keep going towards that and keep heading towards the sun, because that's where you're heading. That's where I feel like your energy is heading to a healing light, a healing perspective, a healing energy, and it's really, really, truly beautiful. Stay loyal, stay grounded, stay with your integrity that is right for you, and not being swayed by others. It's going to benefit you in the long run and things with that such, because you're the one who has to live with this stuff, no one else. All right. All right, pile number 2, this is your reading for the good, bad, ugly gossip about you. We start off with the bad gossip and with the good gossip mixed with a message towards you, okay, at the end. All right, so the key word that I got for your reading is vitality, okay, energy. I feel like people are saying the energy that surrounds you is very bad. It's not good for you, okay? I feel like they said someone is coming back into your life or came back into your life, and they are shifting you into a person that no one wants to be around anymore. No one really cares for anymore, okay? They feel like this connection with you and this person is more of your priority than it is the other connections in your life. I feel like they feel like you're giving your power to this person. You're allowing this person to make decisions for you. You're allowing this person to speak for you. You're allowing this person to just control you and take over everything for you. And it's probably because everyone else that was in your life, they took you for granted, took advantage of you, spoke for you, and in ill manners caused so much distance between you and others, turmoil. I'm getting accidents, incidents, trauma, drama, things of that such, to the point where you felt like you didn't have a voice anymore. You just chose not to speak. And therefore, when this person came in, they started speaking for you. They started upholding boundaries for you. They started turning people away for you. They started telling other people, fuck them, for you, okay? This does not have to be a lover. This can be a friend, okay? A best friend. This can be a sister, a brother that went away from college and came back and saw what was happening. This can be your mother that finally stepped in and just say, hold up now, y'all not gonna do my baby like that. No ma'am, no sir. They want you to have your voice. They want you to find your strength. They want you to have your courage. But since you can't speak right now, they're speaking for you, and people don't like that because they can't get away with what they're used to getting away with. Okay. If this has nothing to do with a person, this is just you finally taking your power back, your energy back, and standing up for yourself, dictating what's going to happen in your present, future, and things of that such. You're no longer allowing people to speak for you, no longer allowing people to control their narrative, no longer allowing people to speak their half of the story while you stay hushed because you don't want any conflict, any drama. You could be a Libra. You're now standing up for yourself and speaking your piece, okay? If there is no person that's involved doing it for you, okay? I feel like people say you have this anger within you that is strong and is seeking revenge on people that have forgiven you for what you have done, or that felt like they prayed to God and asked for forgiveness, and now they like you should be okay with now because God said he's okay with it. Like, foolishness. All right. People say that you are afraid of being alone right now, and so that's why you are seeking out other people, friendships, things of that such, okay? Family members to defend you, family members to stand by you, things of that nature. They feel like it stemmed from something from your childhood that you have not healed, forgiven, things of that such. They feel like you have very little pride within yourself. You don't know your worth. And so you allow people to take advantage and do what it is that they want to do, to the point that when you finally say, fuck it, I had enough, you go on this vengeful rampage and you just try to destroy everyone else, and everybody was like, well, you never spoke up in the first place, so how can you expect me to know what it is that you deserve when you act like you don't even know what you deserve? I spoke to you any kind of way and you took that shit. Now that you're getting older, now that you are getting wiser, you don't want to take that shit and you mad at me, but you took it for years and now you mad. This has been happening since we were kids, and now you want me to change. Now you want me to stop what I'm doing when I've been doing this. I've been like this. I ain't never changed. You're the one that's starting to see your worth and starting to change, and that's cool, but don't get mad at me because I don't, So I feel like that's this person's stance on it. All right. They're telling you something that you thought was finished is coming back up. This can bring fear within your soul, or it can empower you to want to go ahead and finish it, because there's no point in lingering unfinished business. Because when you finally find your prosperity, if it's not already here, when you finally find your peace, if it's not already here, it's going to come and disrupt it, because it's ready to be laid to rest, laid to bed. Okay. I do see you have some wonderful news here. People do see that great news come in for you. This can make others jealous of you, envious of you, things of that such. But overall, it's just like they feel like the energy that surrounds you, or the energy within you, is just horrible energy. And they feel like you hold within your pain, and then you unleash it on the world when you deem fit. They feel like you're better than everyone else, which is very, what is that, contradicting, considering they say you have low self-esteem, you don't stand up for yourself. Now they're saying you're better than you feel like you're better than yourself, everyone else. I guess once you find this power within yourself and start standing up for yourself, that's when you started to feel this way, how they see it and things of that such. You're starting to stand up to them and not allow them to get away with things that they were once allowed to get away with, or at least tolerated, and things of that such. They feel like you had to choose between staying a doormat, or turning into the lion that destroys the world that tried to destroy it. Okay. They feel like that, like I said, they want you to reconsider those you're making alliance with, because these friends that are defending you, they feel like they're not good for you. And really it's because these people are not allowing other people to manipulate you anymore. So even if this person is not standing up for you, it's like you go up to them, you're like, girl, so my mama said this, my mama said that. And she be like, and then she's like to you, girl, your mama's taking advantage of you. She's really playing off of the energy of she's your mother and you're supposed to do this for her and that for her, and that is not true. You should not allow that, because that's how she's getting away with so many things. You're constantly being heartbroken, attacked and things of that such. And it's because you keep letting your guard down and allowing her, or, these people to get away with what it is that they shouldn't. And this empowers you because it's the truth. And it makes you go back and assess things that you've allowed many of them to get away with, just off the fact that they are family, off the fact that they are friends, off the fact that you've known them since childhood and things of that such, off the fact that they may have once saved you in your past and things of that. And it's like now you're like, I can't do that no more. I thank you for helping me. I thank you for being there for me, but I can't allow that to destroy me now. You saved me from others destroying me then, just to destroy me now. And I can't allow that anymore. You're now fighting for yourself. You're now understanding that the power has always been within you. It's just you kept pushing it down off of the strength of guilt, off of the strength of shame, off of the strength of just wanting to see others prosper, because that's just the good nature in your heart and things of that such. And these friends that you are coming in union with are telling you and showing you that this isn't right. And you've always known that, or you have started to peep game and started to see that it's not right. And now you're starting to really take a hold of your own self, your own energy, your own material gain, your own finances, your own abundance, your own love, and, distributing it to those who are giving the same to you, the same energy to you as well, okay? Check out pile number 1, because y'all have very similar cards, as well as some of the meanings of these. So really check out pile number 1 if you have time, or if you just want to go through some card readings, just sit there and listen and allow it to play, all right? So let's go to the good. Alright, so this is the good about you. I feel this overwhelming energy of proud, not proud like, overly prideful and things of that such. I mean proud like you are healing, you are going towards your happiness, your freedom, what it is that you deserve in life. You're taking control over what it is that you can't control, and leaving what it is that you cannot control anymore. I feel like you're learning how to, or already actively taking breaks from certain people, maybe even life in general, knowing that when you need to rest, when you need to act, when you need to pursue things, when it's time to just let go and move on and move forward. I feel like you are now understanding and learning that you're not meant to have everything in this world, and you have to be okay with it. So if a lover left, he just wasn't meant to be in your world past the time frame he was in. If a friend left, same thing. If a family member stopped talking to you, same thing. You're understanding it and accepting it more, which is aiding you in your healing and releasing of things that you can't control and need to let go of. I feel like you are challenging your beliefs. You are challenging what has been told to you years after years, from generation after generation after generation, and now implementing what it is that you have learned and what it is that you want to aid on to that, You may have been told certain things, and you went and seek knowledge on it and realize it's outdated and needs to be updated, and that's what you're actively doing. I feel like you still reminisce off of things that have happened in the past, but at the same time you allow it to aid you in moving forward, remembering your power and not allowing anyone to take it anymore. I feel like you're more grounded, you're more secure in yourself, in your beauty, in your finances, in your security, in your protection, okay? And your strength in moving forward and not allowing anyone to hinder you, even yourself. I feel like you are more in your power. I feel like you are listening to your intuition more. I feel like you are understanding the balance of spend, work, play. I'm getting that you are now going after what you seek is a new, fantastic, adventurous beginning within the realm that you're willing to assess it from. I feel like you are being more decisive and going after things that you used to have a fear of going after, not knowing how it's going to end, turned out, things of that such. Now you're just like, fuck it, I'm going to go do it. I don't even care. The fear can only hold me back. But what would happen if I allowed that fear to be released and I just go forward and move towards it? A new beginning, something I'm not used to, accustomed to, a new experience on life that I need to actually go towards. I get that you're releasing fear. I get that you are understanding yourself on a deeper level, understanding that you used to wear a mask and now you're no longer wearing that mask, because who gives a fuck if they don't like the true you? I feel like you are understanding that you used to criticize yourself a little too much, a little too hard. You were not kind to yourself, and now you are. Now you're speaking life into yourself. Now you're speaking greatness into yourself. Now you're motivating yourself to move forward and not allowing the fear to hinder you or people to hinder you in that sense. I feel like you are, like I said, re-examining your belief system and how you access different realms of thinking, or just different realms, period, if you are spiritual. You can't be stuck in one belief and expect to go to a different realm. You got to let that go, because all realms require different levels of thinking, different levels of accepting what you will see. I feel like you are allowing people to, take baby steps into your world, into your heart, and, being one with them. I feel like you're more objective of those who are coming into your life from past or even present that have wronged you. It's more of, hold up, I ain't trying to test you, but I can't just let you in. So we're going to have to figure something out, because you wronged me once. I don't want it to be wrong twice, So let's really take a look at what we got here and how you have wronged me, to see if we can allow you any further into my life, into the depth of me, okay? Oh, I'm sorry. That was your keyword. Your keyword was deep depth and also deep death. So I feel like you went through a transformation. I feel like you went through a killing of your ego, pride, fear, other things that weighed you down, and you transformed into this person of all depths, a lot of depths. And people got to dive deep just to meet you again, just to see who you reinvented yourself into. I feel like you're thinking more clearly. I feel like you are perceiving things on the level that it needs to be perceived on versus the level that you have only been able to reach for amount of years, months, things of that such. I feel like you are letting go of things that are keeping you up at night, things that are keeping your anxiety up, panic attacks, things of that such. I feel like you are releasing those and realizing, I can't eat this on my plate. It's not digestible. So I have to let this shit go so that I can be free and allowed to eat what is on my plate that will nourish me and, aid me in healing and moving forward as well as growing. I feel like you are practicing what you preach. I feel like you are being more positive. I feel like you're telling people no and not explaining yourself. It's like they ask you to do something. It's like, no. They ask you why? No. Like, I don't owe you an explanation. Just like when you want to tell me no, you don't owe me an explanation. If I just want to chill at home and not go out to the club with you 5 days in a row, no. If I don't want to take you from here to, Nantucket and shit in my car off of $5 of gas and shit, or, pay for your plane, whatever the case may be, I'm going to say no. It's like, it's already a logical reason behind it. You could just look and see. Like, you don't need me to go into explanation. You just want me to, so you can try to downplay it, rebuke it, whatever the case you want to do, and I'm not allowing it anymore, No is the answer, and no is what it's going to be, all right? I feel like you're moving forward. I feel like you got the ambition and drive to keep going, and you're not allowing anyone to stop you, because that was one of your many downfalls, which was allowing other people to persuade you into stopping some shit out of fear that shouldn't have even been there in the first place. It wasn't even your fear, and if it was your fear for some of you, then now it's just like it was a fear of the past. It's no longer here anymore. I feel like you are just moving forward, slowly but surely. I feel like you've regained your power. I feel like you're standing in it. I feel like you are more confident now. I feel like you are working on your beauty regimen, as well as your emotional healing, as well as your more grounded thinking of perspectives and moving forward with the perspective of change. I feel like you are really aiding yourself in this healing without the need of others, but if you want others, you can choose that. I feel like you have many, many options now, and that's what you're going towards. I feel like you need to keep doing it. That is your message. Keep doing it. Keep going. Keep growing. Keep loving on yourself. Being kind to yourself. Keep godly energy into you. Healing energy into you. Be there for yourself, because if you're not there for yourself, no one else will be, and it won't be their fault. It will be only yours because you expected them to be there when you knew in the first place they wasn't going to be there. Continue to be there for yourself. Even if others are there as well, that's just a bonus, all right? So that is your reading. If it resonates, like, share, subscribe, also comment. If it doesn't still, like, share, subscribe, also comment. Thank you. All right, pile number 3. This is your reading for the good, bad, ugly gossip about you, okay? We're going to start with the bad gossip, go to the good gossip, and then the message within the good gossip, okay? So, starting out, the key word that I'm getting for your reading is facade, okay? So, the reading for the bad part, I'm sorry. So how people see it is they feel like you are a people pleaser. They feel like you join certain circles, triangle group of friends, things to that such, and you become who that person wants you to be. This allows you to be intertwined with the people that they know, themselves, things of that such. The problem is the mask never stays on for too long. The game always comes to a head, okay? You always end up having to reveal who you truly are. Even if you felt like you lost yourself within pretending to be someone who you weren't, the people that are around you always see who you truly are, regardless of the image that you show. They may be fooled in the beginning, and that's because they don't know you, but once they get to know you, they see the image that you portrayed is not who you are, okay? This is the gospel that's going around. They say you have some type of addiction. You can be addicted to playing this mask, this person, this identity that people love, or that you feel people love. You can be addicted to some type of narcotic. You can be addicted to eating, pain, pain, addicted to doing evil things. It's whatever you are addicted to, these people are talking about, okay? Those are just some of the things. They feel like you hide your true self because you are not confident within who you are or proud of who you truly are. And you feel like nobody will accept you for who you are. They will cast you away, abandon you, and just not, care for you the way that you deserve to be cared for, okay? They also say that you have this envy within you that you seem to not be aware of, or not aware that people can see it. They can see when you are envious of another woman or another man. They can see if you are envious of someone's relationship. It just shows. Even though you try to hide it, it's like your energy shows it, your facial expressions show it. Something shows that you are envious of this other person. You want what they have, and you are mad or angry, sad, whatever the case may be, that you don't have it. And it's like you just allow that feeling to brew inside of you, instead of finding the root cause of why you're envy of that person or that thing or whatever the case may be, and healing that shit. You just allow that shit to keep coming up and boiling and boiling and boiling over, okay? And that's why you create a facade of identities, personas that correlate to who you wish you were. That's who they think you do. That's what they think you do. You make up a person that you wish you could be. You wish you could show the world that it was truly you, but really it's not you. You may be the complete opposite or have certain insecurities that don't match the persona, and those things show. People see you for who you are. You forget yourself within this persona that you take over, and it's like no matter what, when the thing comes to a head, when the cycle has stopped and people have called you out on your shit, all you can see is the person that was there before you created the persona that you took over. And it's like it's just a vicious cycle with you. Once you leave this person, once you leave that person, you're on to a next person with the same persona, the same identity, and things of that such. And it just keeps on revolving, keeps on happening until you finally reveal your true self. And every time you just go to somebody else instead of just, facing the fact that this is not who you are, this is not who you were intended to be, this is who you can reinvent yourself into becoming, but you have to actively put the steps and the measures to become that person. If you're spontaneous, adventurous, you feel like that's who you really want to be, then become that. Don't just say, oh, I did this, I did that, I did this and that, and you never done this and that. People will call you out on your bullshit, especially if they have done it, okay? They feel like you're stating things that you haven't done and pretending like you have, and then when they call you out and back you into a corner, you run, you hide, you turn into someone else, just to get you out of it. And so that's really the gossip that they're saying about you. They say that instead of overcoming all these obstacles and things of that such, you kind of run away from them. You're scared to face them. They say that you are, highly intuitive. They do feel that. And you would have to be in order to create a persona that resonates with those that you're trying to join a circle around, But they say that you're so caught up in your own secrets and lies that they always become revealed because you have no structure. You have no way of hiding these things for long. It's like they always come up and show. You always reveal yourself in the end no matter what. And it can be painful for you, but for some reason you don't let the shit go. You just go on to another circle and redo it again. That's just how they see it. Let's go to some positive stuff. All right, so for the good gossip about you, the key word I'm getting is growing new, okay? This can be growing a new you, putting your new ideas into more logical, clear perspectives, things of that such, or growing to terms with what you have done in the past, what you tolerated in the past, what you are letting go, what you're not allowing yourself to be swayed into, or whatever the case may be. It's like growing new, planting new seeds and allowing them to grow, okay? So let's see what's the good gossip about you, okay? So what I'm seeing is at one point you were overwhelmed by your emotions, drowned out by your feelings, your traumas of the past. You're no longer allowing these to dictate your life, no longer allowing them to control your life, no longer allowing them to control you. You are harnessing them. You are gaining control over your emotions, over your actions, over the way you view people, things, and pursue people or things. You're now taking control over these aspects in your life. You're learning that it's okay to take a break, it's okay to say no, and it's also okay to say yes. And it's definitely okay to be yourself, your true face in front of everyone else. You no longer have to be a mirror if you do not want to be a mirror. I know certain people were blessed with the gift of showing people their shadow side, and we tend to do that a lot without even realization. And I feel like you're now learning how to control that. You're learning who to show their face to, their shadow side to, and who not to, and how long you are willing to do it for these people. I feel like that's what these people are seeing. I feel like you show them their shadow and they project or misinterpret it as you. So that's why they can see the true you and not the facade that they think you're putting on. It's like, well, I'm not really putting on a facade. I'm just showing you. You just have not come to terms with what I'm showing you and healing that shit. So with me not being in control of my shadow or the shadow that I'm projecting towards you, I tend to stay in this shadow in front of you as well as others, and then sometimes turning into their shadow all at once. So it's not that you forget yourself, it's that you are entrapped sometimes in showing people their shadows, not realizing that everyone has a shadow and some needs to be revealed more than others, so you kind of get stuck or stagnant into that energy, okay? But I feel like you're learning from that. I feel like you are, for some, taking classes, for some, talking to people, for some, embracing what it is that you're going through and accepting it for what it is, but you are actively going towards learning how to control this shit. Not staying in someone's shadow for too long just because they need to see what they don't want to see, okay? And some of you already, have control, and you're like, fuck it, I don't give a fuck, them niggas gonna see, I don't care, don't like me, you really don't like yourself. And then once I walk away and you realize all those patterns, all those traits were you, then you're stuck with that shit. You could have just, had me to help you heal that shit, but fuck it. Especially with the high priestess that came out, okay? Some of you are learning how to keep your promises. That's not saying that you're a bad person, you just break promises. It could be like your friend group, y'all had it planned at the beginning of the week. Friday was the night that y'all was going to go out, chill, have fun. And then Friday night comes and you're just like, I don't feel like it. And you break that promise, you break that agreement, things of that such, okay? You told somebody you want to go out on a date with them. When the date time comes, you break that promise and say, I don't feel like going, and things of that such. You're learning how to now keep those agreements and just going through with it. Some you will say no to, and then many you will say yes to, because it's a pattern of breaking trust. You constantly tell people you're going to do something and you don't do it, then they just stop asking you, and well, that hurts your feelings. I remember someone told me once that their friend came up to them and they were sad that they didn't ask them to go somewhere with them, but they asked everyone else. And so the person was like, well, you normally say no all the time, so I just stopped asking. And the person was just like, well, I still want you to ask, people still want to feel invited. And I feel like that's what it is. You want to feel invited, but a lot of times you don't follow through with it because when that day comes, your energy may not be up. You may have went through so many people's shadow that you just want to be alone and stuff. And people don't understand that, and you don't articulate it to people well enough for them to understand. So they just feel like you're just the person that wants to be asked but never want to go. And so I think you're following through now and saying yes and actually keeping that end of the bargain and going towards whatever you are saying yes to, okay? I feel like you're taking more positive actions in your life. You are not just revealing people's shadow side, you're also revealing people's greatness about them, their triumphs, the things that they overcame, the things that they have healed from. You're patting them on the back, because many people don't know how to pat themselves on the back when they have overcame something, or many people deem it as not something that was, what is it? was y'all know what I'm trying to say, in need of a pat of the back, a stroke of the ego. But it's like, bitch, you overcame that. Congratulations. You should be proud of yourself. I'm proud of you, bitch. Like, yes. Toot your own horn sometime, okay? And I feel like you now realizing that you have the support system that you wanted. Maybe not the one that you that you need. You have the support system that you need. Maybe not the support system that you wanted, but people can only support you in a way that they know how, okay? That's not saying give people a pass to do fuck shit because they some fuck, type boys, fuck girls. I'm saying, like, people, they only got a certain amount of means to provide for themselves, and if you're in need, they give you what they can and not what they have. They support you in the ways that they can. I'm sorry that this is blurry, y'all. Okay? You're learning to listen to your intuition more, your spirit guides, your guardian angels. You're learning the path that you need to walk, and you're actively going towards your destiny. You're learning to say yes, and that's a beautiful thing. A lot of people don't know how to say no, and a lot of people don't say yes, okay? And I feel like now you are accepting things and learning to say yes to new things and things of that such, okay? And also, if you had this idea, this endeavor you want to take out, this is your confirmation, bitch. Yes, go do it. Okay? I feel like you're loving your body more. I feel like you're nourishing yourself more. I feel like you're really looking in the mirror and accepting your flaws as well as your perfections, your imperfections, things of that such. You're learning how to build your muscle, your strength, your courage, your bones, different things of that such. I feel like you're really just taking care of yourself and nurturing yourself and feeling yourself. And this is a beautiful healing feeling. I feel like you're no longer reconciling with the traumas of your past, as well as the people who have caused many of those traumas, or people who no longer serve you in ways that only bring you down, only stem to overwhelm you with emotions and things of that such. I feel like you are powering up, gaining your power, and saying, fuck this shit. I'm doing what's best for me. I'm doing what's right for me. I feel like you're doing candle affirmations, where you speak affirmations into the candle about yourself, boosting yourself up, boosting your energy up, boosting your love up, boosting your creativity up, boosting yourself up in general. I feel like you're just really doing what is best for you right now, and focus on you as well as some others, but mostly on yourself, because you have taken so much time to show many people their shadows, that you have not taken the time out to really show yourself your shadow, heal your shadow, and just do right by yourself in general. And I feel like now that is what you're doing. And that is what the gossip is. Alright, so if this reading resonates, like, share, subscribe, also comment. If it doesn't, still like, share, subscribe, also comment. Thank you. Alright, pile number 4, this is your reading for the good, the bad, the ugly gossip about you, okay? We're going to start with the bad gossip, go to the good gossip, and the message at the end, okay? The key sentence is what I'm getting is blinded to my needs, okay? I'm also getting that you don't believe in yourself. All right. A lot of people feel like you are stuck and stagnant because you're always trying to do for others instead of yourself. They feel like you have all the tools, the resources, the words to spew in order to get what it is that you need to life, or at least go to where it is that you need to be in life. But you are so entrapped within your mind and trying to help others that you can't see the way, okay? This turns you into someone vicious, someone that wants to bring others down because you constantly feel like you are being brought down. Whole time everybody says you're doing it to yourself, okay? You allow what you want to be, what you want to happen to you. What you allow others to do is what others are going to do. So if you allow people to take advantage of you, they're going to take advantage of you. If you make people be kind to you, generous to you, if they don't want to do that, they're going to walk away. Fuck them. Those aren't the people that need to be in your life. But you're trying to force people to be in your life that don't want to be there. You're helping people who don't even want to help you get to where they need to be while you are stuck, and they look back at you like, you still there? Well, bitch, I helped you climb to where you're at, so I didn't have time to focus on you. And then they're like, well, that's your fault, okay? I feel like you are highly intuitive. I feel like you are very strong, magnetic. I feel like you do have all the resources to get where it is that you need to be, but your focus is not always on yourself. It's usually on other people and waiting for your time to come when your time is always here. It's just up to you to take that leap of faith and go ahead and go, okay? People say that you don't allow yourself to see the pain that others have caused you, so you allow them to come into your life multiple times over and over and over again, even though they don't deserve to be there. You continuously allow them in, okay? People are also saying that you have this envy spirit within you that you are not releasing, and it's like the envy is stemming from helping so many people, and when you need them to help you, they never help you. I'm so sorry about my daughter screaming. I don't know why she's doing that right now, but she's doing it, okay? So they feel like you need to take control of that. You wouldn't envy these people if you were in the position that you deserve to be in, okay? You deserve to be at the top, okay? Hold on, y'all. All right, y'all. I am so sorry about that. Uh, but it's like you keep allowing people to hurt you and hurt you and hurt you and hurt you and hurt you. And then you allow that hurt to build up and build up and build up. And then when you look at the people that keep hurting you, hurting you, that you're helping, you're looking at them like, why them? Why do they get to be here? Why do they have this? Why do they have that? Whole time it's because of you. That's what other people are saying. They're saying because of you. They have all these things that you are reaping and I mean, that you are sowing. You know, you're sowing all this into fruition for them. They don't even know how to do this shit. You're the one with the talent. You're the one with the drive to go after it. You're the one with the words to spew, the articulate way of addressing things and things of that such, and getting people what they need and where they need to be. You're the one doing this, but since you're doing it for them and not doing it for yourself, you got this envy within you like, damn, that's fucked up. Y'all had to step on me just to get where you at. They didn't have to step on you. All they had to do was step to the side and allow you to keep going. That's what people are saying. You're manipulating yourself, believing that you're in a position within these people's lives that you're not in. You feel like they love you, they cover you, they're there for you, they're going to help you. No, they're not. And that's what these people are gossiping out there. Like, no, they're not going to help you. They are not here for you. They don't give a fuck about you. When are you going to see it? They're tearing you down and taking the bits and pieces that can aid them in going forward with them. Your knowledge is what they are spewing to others to get the positions that they are in. And now you are left with this envy in the fragments of what is left behind that they didn't want, that they discarded. You're afraid to go after what it is that you deserve, so you put people in a position to achieve what it is that you deserve, and then you're mad and angry and envy of them for getting it. That is the gossip that is being spewed about you, okay? Let's go to the good gossip, okay? All right, so for the good gossip, pile number 4, your keyword is spiritual, okay? I'm letting you know. They know you spiritual. They know you got it. They know that you are connected to the divine. They know that what was for you is meant for you and is coming for you, okay? And that is the good, the bad, the ugly, whatever the case may be. What they took from you will always come back to you because it's meant for you, okay? The bad and the ugly that you went through from helping these people out was part of a lesson that you needed to learn for when you assess a higher level. You know the devil's tricks, motives, so that you don't fall for it on a higher level, okay? So, you know, higher levels, different devils with stronger abilities. So you start here with the low grade, right? And these people hurt your feelings, they hurt your heart, things of that such. They made you feel some type of way, things of that, and you overcame that. You're overcoming that. When you go to the next level, those devils might do the same thing, but their intentions are way more fuller. They trying to X you off the map so that you don't achieve what it is that you were meant to achieve, okay? I'm talking about death. I'm talking about some serious shit, okay? Some shit you can't overcome. They're not talking about just hurting your feelings in your heart. Those lessons are meant to teach you, show you the way, what not to accept, what fuck shit will come to you and how it will come to you, how it can come to you in different forms from different people, new people, old people, people that's been in your life forever, things of that such, okay? They want you to realize that sometimes you gotta die in order to be reborn, which means death of the ego, death of the shadow, death of things of that such, so that you can reborn yourself into the divine counterpart, the divine person that you are meant to become. They want you to listen to them more, listen to your intuition more, listen to your guidance more, okay? I think I'm hearing they want you to heal your third eye chakra and balance your root chakra and your crown chakra, okay? Your crown chakra is popping, it's great, but it's like it can do with a little tune up, okay? Allow yourself to be open to new knowledge that is coming to you, even if you're not understanding of that knowledge. If you want, do some research, read a book, do some things of that such, reach out to people that understand that shit, that's been through that level and things of that, okay? They're seeing that you're loving your body more, you're nourishing it more, drinking more water, intaking the right fluids versus the wrongs. I'm hearing eating more green things, leafy things. You know, you're doing right by yourself because you understand your body is your temple, and this is what you're going to use to navigate through the realms and things of that such. Not just that, your mind as well. So, you know. All right. So I feel like they're saying that you're focusing on higher truths. Now, this can be a spiritual people talking about you, people that are above you in spirituality, that maybe they see you in groups on Facebook, or if you have a YouTube channel and you journey all your triumphs, things that you went through. I'm not getting that strongly, but I'm just saying, just in case you do, you can probably read tarot and you are now excelling at it or growing at it more, and they see you, they just say that you need to let some things go, things of that such. You need to focus on yourself, your stability, your security, your protection, your home life, your family, yourself, things of that such. Focus on you. You've always been focusing on everybody else, helping everybody else. It's time to focus on yourself. Do for yourself. Be there for yourself. It's time for you to do that, okay? And they're also saying that when you come into certain truths, be the fuck quiet. You don't need to tell everybody every fucking thing and then get mad when they spew it as if they the one who got that channeling, that knowledge from themselves. You can't get mad if you're the one going around telling everybody. So they saying when they tell you certain things, they gon' shh, and you need to listen to that shh. If they don't shh after, then that's what you can spew. But if they shh after, they want you to hold on to that knowledge. They want you to savor it like some good wine that's about 15, 20 years old, okay? They want you to indulge in and sniff it. They want you to understand the essence of the knowledge that they're giving you, okay? And then when you're in the right realms, in the right circles with the right people, they will take that shh off and they will say, spew what you know and let these motherfuckers see you, that motherfucker that we intended you to be, okay? So this must be for my readers pile and stuff. So they saying that they want you to just do right by yourself, so that you can help others that need help, and not just others that's trying to step on you and get further than you and just push you down and things of that such. They want you to control your anger. They want you to control the places that you put yourself in, the environments that you go to. You don't have to go where every broken person is. You choosing to go at some point, okay? They will guide you. If they guide you to a broken person, they say help us fix them, then cool. But if you go in there and you see this broken person and you ain't hear not one answer step up and say go to that person, then that's you choosing to go to that person, okay? That's you choosing to take it upon yourself to help that person. So the action of your consequences, whether good or bad, is upon you, okay? That's a strong message, child. I think that was for all of us. All right, so your ancestors are here, baby. They here. The spirit guides are here. They're ready. They're helping you. They're guiding you. They're behind you. They're on the side of you. They're in front of you. They're guarding you. They're protecting you. They're allowing you to have the free will to do what you want, but they just want you to understand consequences come from the actions that we choose to go towards, okay? So just really let that, like Country Wine say, sizzle in your spirit, okay? Let that really marinate in your soul, all right? So They just saying do right by yourself. All right, do right by yourself. Give those offerings, okay? I'm hearing that strongly. Give those offerings. Some of you have been slacking on the offerings to your ancestors. They want you to give, okay? Because they give. You give, they give. Granny, grandpa, you know when they was on this plane, you gave, they gave. You know, sometimes they gave more, but they just ain't give. Nigga, give. Shit. All right, the energy. We feed off that energy, all right? And I'm getting they want some real food too. They don't, I mean, you know, the apples, grapes, all that stuff is good, but they want some real food too, all right? So if this reading resonates, like, share, subscribe, also comment. If it doesn't, still like, share, subscribe, also comment. Thank you.